So we are going to build something using AI, and also we will use AI. We'll try to use AI in that product, that app as well. So we will build something cool. But the first question is, what should we build? How to go about it before you share your idea? Let me tell you, as I told you earlier, that we are going to work on real problems. We are going to work on problem that you have faced, something that you want to do in your, let's say, school life, or something that you find difficult at your home, or maybe when you meet your friends, or even whatever you have seen, like your friends and family. If you have seen them struggling with doing something, then let's solve that. Yes, game. Morris wants to build a game.
so that
Rupali?
everyone can enjoy it.
Yep, that's a good idea. I love games too.
It like a quiz,
Mm-hmm.
and we would have some concepts in it. If we answer, we get some points, and with that points, we can play. We can play the apps games.
Oh,
We will be
nice.
granted permission to play mobile games in that app.
Oh, nice. I like this idea. Very cool. Pretty cool. Because I mean, me as well, including me, we use a phone a lot, and we tend to spend most of our time on entertainment only. But what if we can also, other than spending on entertainment, if we can spend to something to learn and gamify that? That's a cool idea.
It
Yes.
would improve
So,
our it would improve our thinking skills, and
mhm.
it will like it will separate the ch- it will improve our thinking skills.
Right. Right. Of course, it will improve our improve thinking skills. And I think Ritik said that something to learn about AI. Anything else that you want to solve in your life as well? What do you want to learn? What do you want to practice with this app? Yes, Ritik, go ahead.
Sir, the idea is very good that we can also make a game, but
Uh-huh.
I am not saying that we should not make a game, but I am also saying that we can also make an app which teaches language. Many people in the world loves to talk different languages, and it's very
Right.
good and sharpens your mind.
That's a very
But,
cool idea. Yep.
but there are so many apps that could teach us languages like Duolingo. We have to think more
Duolingo.
creative.
Right. Something
And
better than
the
Duolingo.
app
Something
won't
unique
exist.
feature.
I
Hmm.
mean, objective can be the same, but the way to
Yes.
achieve it could be that's where we can be creative. So I think both of them have a valid
Yes.
point. So great.
Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead with one at a time. So Morris, you complete what you are saying, and then Ritik, you after that. Yes, Morris.
So there are more apps like we can learn languages. Like Duolingo is the popular app that we can learn worldwide languages, sir. But we have to be a bit more creative. Not about the language.
Mhm.
We have
Okay.
to we have to make an AI assistant that let us
Mhm.
study le- and teach us how school works are done, and give a proper schedule to us to to uh, uh, like to follow.
Got it. Okay, so let me summarize what ideas we got. So, but the common theme is, I think everyone agrees, which is to gamify learning. Okay, so we will spend some. So this app will help students to learn something, and give you some points that you can use to then kind of spend on your entertainment, right? So you are earning your right for the entertainment. Okay, cool. And the what do we actually what skills do we want to learn? I think we got some answers. Ritik said AI, and Ritik and Maurice, both you said that language, you want to learn language, maths as well. And we also discussed about Duolingo, that uh, can we make something better than Duolingo, more creative, right? So now that we have this, should we start giving it prompt that, hey, give me this thing? I will remove AI for now. Is there anything else, or should I just give this prompt and ask it to build?
Sir, whenever I try to learn a new language like French, it's not difficult, but it's about practice. Whenever I go in school and learn, ma'am, our teacher quotes dialogues, which helps me to learn faster. So we can add something called dialogues in the app, which will
Hmm.
ask us to give the voice access. And then whenever I start from anywhere in French, like j'aime appeler Ritik, it will answer back in French and with the meaning written on it.
Nice. I like this. So, Maurice, will this solve your problem? Like practicing more in a more conversational tone, more dialogues with somebody. Will that
Yes,
kind of
sir.
solve your challenge, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. So that's what we are going to build. Practice real time. Yes, Ritik.
So sorry to interrupt, but we can also add something called informal form. Whenever it will talk to us, it will
Mhm.
say that this sentence is formal or informal.
Okay. Okay. Choice to talk formal or informal. Which one do you want, by the way? More formal or informal?
Formal.
Formal. Okay. Okay, cool. So formal is what you want to formal conversation practicing. Okay, app. Now what we are going to do is that we are going to ask AI to interview us, ask couple of questions, and then whatever feature set that we want to build to deliver this goal, we are going to draft them in a document. First thing we will do, not directly jumping into coding, but this is what we want to do. So see, the prompt is simple. What you said, I just wrote these down. I haven't even structured these sentences very much, but just that a simple guide that you ask me first questions, because this friend might not understand me completely what I want to say. I tell this friend that, hey, first you ask me your questions, and then after that only we will draft it in requirements. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit enter, and it will probably ask me some questions. Okay, so we asked it to ask us some question, and it has some questions. So you need to help me answer these questions. So who is the target audience? I mean, it means that who is going to use it, and which languages should this app support. So these are the options. English
English.
speakers, which one? Tell me.
English.
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 So the majority of languages I have seen, we can support English, Hindi,
Mhm.
French, and Sanskrit or German.
Okay.
German is very easy for people, but still it can support.
Okay, got it. Will this, so first thing is you have to tell me that it needs to solve your problem. What do you want to learn, or maybe your friends or family? You, after we build this app, you should be motivated that, okay, let's use this app. I want to do this. I should be using it. So what? So think about the next 7 days, that what language should it support so that you will be using this app. Now tell me, and just pick one or two language.
Sir, English.
English, okay.
French.
French.
Sir, because old way English is used, sir.
I'm sorry, old what?
People around the world
Hmm.
use.
Use, then your voice cut off.
So I think he's trying to say that English is a universal language.
English is universal language. So do you want to practice English more,
Yes,
or you
sir.
want to learn? You want to practice English? Okay. Okay. So English, we will say. And which other language would you want to learn it? Learn in like the other language where you'll be translating it to it. Should that be just the simply English to English only, or any other language?
Sir, I think we can use this app for expanding vocabulary in English.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. English.
And then it can translate into English, but in simpler forms. Like anonymous, it can translate something very big or large.
Got it. Okay, is that correct? So Morris, you agree with this plan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So we will improve our English. We'll become more fluent. So that's what we want to build. And how should the real-time conversation practice work?
Sir,
Text chat
but
with
we can make the app in gamify mode, sir. Because
right.
nowadays everybody like 90% of the world only now if you open YouTube there will be thousands of channels only
Right.
depend on gaming. So nowadays people are so much attracted to gaming. Even I am attracted
Mm-hmm.
to Roblox.
Mm-hmm. Roblox.
So let's make it in that model so that
Mhm.
every kid can attract
Mhm.
to that and mm, get a interest in this app and be a
Yep.
part of in this app.
Yep. Makes sense. So I'll remember this. So once we answer these questions, I will ask this friend to also take that into consideration to make it interesting using Roblox. Okay, yep. Ritik, you were saying you want to say
Sir,
something?
I
Mhm.
think we can give it a prompt. It should be like Roblox, but you can remove Roblox because it has many things inside it. You can add avatar boss fights, like language boss fight, that a dragon or any penguin quest will come, and you will have to expand your vocabulary to 100 words, 20 words.
Mhm.
And then we can, because in Roblox there are many other games, so it will understand, like it will do that na mechanics.
Perfect. Okay, so we answered that. I heard what you were saying, but first let's quickly answer this question so that we can move to the next step. How should the real-time conversation practice work? Text chat, voice conversation, text pre-scripted, branching dialogues. No, not the D. So I will say let's keep it simple. We will have chat in text, and in the next release, we can have voice conversation as well. Or even if we get time, we will include the voice conversation today itself. Sounds good?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. Let's go with the text test for now. Which gamification mechanics matter most for keeping students engaged? You tell me. So you were talking about this only, right? XP levels, daily streaks, story-driven quest, leaderboard classes, unlockable characters, avatars, and customization. This is what
Yes, sir.
Ritik was saying. Just go ahead.
Sir, I
Like
think
Okay, one by one. Okay, Morris, you go ahead.
like my my thought is it the Ritik said it, sir, the point of Ritik is correct, sir. My point of view is it should be in a Roblox model. The games are related to the languages that we are gonna learn uh, in the app, but it should
Mhm.
be in a model. Like Roblox has so many mini games, so
Right.
like that in that model.
In that model.
Yeah, to attract people to learn.
Okay, okay, got it. Yes, Ritik, you go ahead. You were saying something.
Sir, I was saying that, something that many people love to customize their characters, and they love to see animated maps. So
Mhm.
we can add some animated maps
Okay.
and 2D type thing that can
Mhm.
attract people. And as we move forward by language, they will travel to
Mhm.
different countries in that animated app.
Oh, nice. I like this idea. Awesome. Nice. Siddhi, you are not speaking. Are you there? I would love to hear your ideas as well. So I heard you all. You talked about avatars, animated characters, maps, showing moving to the respected language of to the country where the language is spoken, right? And things, kids, love things, I would say, and inspired uh, uh, games, kids love Roblox. What other game you said? Was there any?
Minecraft.
Minecraft? Okay, yeah. Okay, we have, I'll just say very vaguely, I will tell my AI friend that include some elements that games like that. Okay. What else? Should we say anything else? Include these elements, maps, animated characters, avatars. We also talked about earning coins, right? Coins that can be spent on, let's say, entertainment.
Sir, I
That
think that earning coins should be spent on avatars, which can,
right. Makes sense. That makes sense.
and there can be boss fights, language boss fight.
Right. Okay, so that's for now. We will keep it simple. So that's about it. We can improve this app later. Okay, so it's not the end what we built today. We can keep improving it in the next release. We call in professionally, but we can say the next version or the uh, next time you download this app, you will have something better. Okay, what platform and scope are we targeting for the first version? Web app, MVP. This one is what it's recommending. Should I go ahead with this? Single learner, no user account, no accounts yet.
Sir, I think web app is good.
Web app is good.
Websites.
Yeah. Okay, you can these days actually install web apps as a kind of app which you can simply click and you can play, and it works very well. So we can go ahead with this. Single learner, no accounts. And I would also say that, okay, I will instruct it later to make it local. Okay, so it has drafted these requirements. So our first task is done. We have the requirements now. Okay, now let's review whether these requirements are similar to what we wanted. So the name is LingoQuest web app for school students. Objective is clear: to improve English proficiency. It is more creative and gamified like Duolingo. And scope is web app. Yes, it's correct. So these are the features. So tell me if we need to remove something. Real-time conversation practice, yes. And gamification and rewards, yes, that's what we wanted. World map journey, we talked about that. So we have that learner progress. So we want to keep track of our own progress. And then known goals. What do we not want to do? So see, this is very important thing. So when we build something, it can grow complex quite fast, which makes it hard for us to deliver the app within the timeline. Like we have a short duration where we can work today. So for that to work, we need to make sure that it does not to start building something that might take a lot of time. So it has added something like voice to speech. We clearly said that we want LM text only, no mobile native app, no real money, and all these things. So it's good to have not only what we want to build, but also clearly mention that this is what we do not want to build. So this is something we did not write too much text, right? But this our AI friend has given us this draft of the document, which feels correct to us. If it does not, we can simply remove it. That okay, remove this part or just
They're
something
like
like this.
game.
Yeah, go ahead. You want to keep that as non-goal, right? Okay, perfect. So these are the screens: home, conversation, and open questions, exact point, entertain, who sets his student versus parent. So which LLM provider, cost recently, use, I will call this resilient LLM library, which with which we can change. Yes, go ahead, tell me.
Sir, is that prompt saying no voice chat?
Mm,
So, sir, I think we should
where?
not remove that prompt, but we should say that we can use voice, maybe.
Mhm.
Uh,
So,
that's how it will contact with us, give
go
information.
ahead. See, it has V1. Do you understand when we talk about V1, V2, something like this?
No,
Okay. So when we so think about it, you were initially in class one, right? And then you moved to class two, then class three, right? So going to class one, were you did you jump to class two directly?
no,
No, right? So in
yeah.
stages, you went through it like class one, then class two, class three. So this is the same thing with the apps as well. You first build its class one, and we call it version, like version one. So the first thing that you need to learn, for example, simple these alphabets you need to learn, numbers you need to learn, something like that. Similarly, when we build an app, we build something that is most fundamental to the app, that this needs to be there, and after that we can move ahead and then include more features in class 2, or we call it version 2. Similarly, when it says that non goals, so these are the non goals for our class 1 of this app, like the version 1 of this app. But in class 2, what we will do is that we will come here and, as you said, we will remove this. Okay. And
So, sir,
then we will start building the next set of features. So this is how we will grow this app. This is how our app will continue to become better and better. Yes, go ahead.
I was saying that is it in the prompt that it is not like I'm understanding that it's a version one, we will add it later, but is it in
Uh-huh.
the game that we will have version one, we will have no chat, and when
No,
we
no, no.
level.
No, not on the not in the game I'm talking about. When we am talking about simply versions, I'm talking about what we are building right now. Okay, so this is a V1, first thing that we are building. When we come back tomorrow and say that okay, today Ritik wants feature voice feature, so let's build the version 2 of this app. In that version 2, we will add more features like voice chat. Okay, so this is not for the user that they can select, but something that they will be able to receive. If you have received, so for example, if you have played some games, then you will see there are stages, there are some releases that new update has come for a game. So earlier there was only one or two maps in that game, but later they add couple of more maps. So you update the app, and you get those maps, right? Similarly, a user will won't be able to voice chat in this version, but the next time when we build the voice chat in our app, we will ship that. Means we will make the changes in our app and make it available for our users. Then we'll ask them to update.
Okay.
Okay, so they'll update and they'll see that, oh, new features have come to my app. Now I can do more things which I was not able to do in version 1. So similar to you progress through your class 1, class 2, our app will, as we keep building it, it will move from version 1 to version 2, version 3, something like this. Okay, it will keep getting better and better, just like you are. Okay, so quickly, content safety, moderation, and all these things, difficulty scaling, how just to learn. Okay, okay, these are the things. Okay, perfect. So we have the requirements now. We made our own changes. Now tell me, should I go ahead and ask our AI friend to build this app or not?
Sir, sir, I think the requirements are done, so we can ask to.
Okay,
Right?
okay, Morris, should we go ahead and ask AI friend to build it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Siddhi, what do you say?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Uh, Unfortunately, we won't, because we are done with one thing, that what do we need to build? But how are we going to build? Should we leave it to our AI friend that whatever way you want to build, just build that? If we do that, then it might do something which we do not want. Okay. So now that we know that what do we need to build, we are going to think similarly what we drafted, similarly what we wrote down that what needs to be built. Now we are going to write down how it is going to be built. Okay. So, and that thing is called, professional developers call that technical design. So who can explain me what technical design is? Whatever you understand from the word, you do not need to have heard of this word earlier, but whatever you can explain, what do you understand by the word technical design, you tell me.
UI,
Uh,
UI, like design. I think it can be a UI, a loading screen, or that.
okay, anyone else? Morris, Siddhi, would you like to take a stab at it and tell me what do we mean by technical design?
Sir, I don't have an idea of that, sir. And I
Okay.
can't, I really can't.
Okay, yeah. So it's okay, perfect. It's okay. I didn't expect you to understand this word. That's what you are going to learn today. What does technical design mean? So now that we learned that what do we want to build, so do you understand there are many technologies in coding world or in apps world that you can use to do the same thing? For example, you even without knowing it, we talked about it in earlier, that are we going to build a web app or are we going to build a mobile app? Right? So we have different set of technologies for building a web app and for building a mobile app, right? So what technology are we going to use to build this product that we just wrote in requirements document? We are going to also make sure how it is going to be built, that we will first ask AI that how this AI agent, this AI friend thinks we should be building it. And then we will see if we want to make any changes. Okay. So now you don't need to learn any complex stuff for this, but many coding agent, many AI agent like this one I'm using, this one is Cursor. This software that I'm using, this is called Cursor. You might have heard of anti-gravity as well. That is also another software for AI coding. And then there are many others. And almost all of them have this feature called plan. Okay, this plan, what will it do? It will uh, plan that how are we going to build these requirements. So the technical decisions, technical technologies that we are going to use, this is what it will do. And even if your AI coding agent, whichever you use, if it does not have that this plan feature, then you can simply write a prompt that this is how you design a technical plan. Okay, and that I will cover late in the later classes. But for now, all you need to understand is that even when you have wrote down when you have written down this requirements or these features that you want to build, you do not directly jump into coding. Rather, you first plan the technical design, that how it is going to build. So let's go. And because I have this plan thing, when I choose plan thing, it has some prompt. which will be given to AI agent. So only thing that I need to do is just say, let's go. But I did not choose the AI agent because if I had this agent mode, because if I had, then it will start coding without telling me that how it is going to build it. So, but now it is going to tell me that how it is going to build, and only when I approve, when I say this looks good to me, go ahead, only then it will build that. Okay. So it is now planning. See, similar to requirements, now it is asking me some questions related to the choice of the technology that we will be using to build this application. Okay, it is asking me Cloudflare worker, small backseat, and I doubt that any of you will understand this because it is not supposed to be uh, friendly for kids that you know many such technical things. So you do not need to worry about that. As you go through this course, you will start to make sense of what these things mean, and also to make sure that your AI coding agent talks in a way that you understand well. Okay. But we are not doing that right now. Right now, this AI agent, this tool is set up for me, like professional developers. But eventually we will set it up for you so that it's easier for you to understand that what technology are we going to use, or the technical design stuff that we are doing here. Okay. So we are going here small backend proxy to you provide an API key. So I will just, for now, you trust me that what I'm doing is the right thing to do. But eventually, all you need to remember is that you need to have some technical design document, and how it is going to build, you will learn that later. Okay, so you simple, I will say Node.js app with resilient LLM to solve LLM APIs and local storage. I think that will come later. No. Okay, so I will explain it here. Okay, preferred front-end tech stack, React, Tailwind, and all these things. We can use Next.js. Uh, okay, let's go with the Next.js for now. Okay, so right now it is thinking, and similar to how we wrote down requirements here. Remember, I told you our AI friend is forgetful. It forgets what we told it. So the same way we documented these requirements, we are going to document this technical design decisions as well, so that tomorrow when we come back, it will remember those design decisions. And also, if you want to make any changes, uh, it will we will be able to change that. So Ritik, you asked that does this AI agent have limits? Yes, almost all AI agents have limits. You cannot infinitely keep asking them to do your work. It costs a lot of money, and that's one of the things that we will learn through this course, that how to smartly manage your cost and do things in free, but at the same time the complex things which require a bit more intelligence, how to leverage the smartest models or smartest AI to do that job so that your work becomes easier. But for now, we are not going to worry about that choice. For now, right now we are using one of the best model, one of the best AI to build it, and we will continue using it. Okay, so this is the requirement, and this is the kind of tech setup it has. So I'll just quickly review whether it is okay. Gamification. This looks like good to me. Nothing. Okay, so see, it created. So just to understand, to give you an overview, you do not need to remember it entirely. Just have an idea that an architecture is something like how this app is structured. For example, there is UI, and there will be messages, there will be some scenarios, there will be some progress, there will be some vocabulary related storage, and then it will call this API, this AI API, which will give us some answers. So see, in the end, it is going to an LLM API. So this is the kind of an overview of system, how our system will work, the technical system will work. So that's about it. And these are a couple of things that you do not need to understand. Data model is how our data, whatever content that we will be creating, progress, the vocabulary we learn, or anything avatar related things. So those things will be stored in our storage on computer, but how they are going to be structured, that is what data model shows us. And that's it. That's all you need to see. And now I will say document them in design So remember these two files, requirements.md and design.md. These are the two files in every project that we build in this course. And even I regularly, whatever projects I develop in my professional work, I always have these two documents. They are the key thing for you to work well with AI. So this is your first step towards uh, building an AI app in a much better way than your friend will. They will simply start here and start giving prompts to AI, and then later on they will run into issues which you want. Okay, so it has created this document. It was quite easy, and let me just quickly review if we have that. Okay, here we go. So it's the same thing that we saw there. It is documented, which is perfect. Okay, now everyone tell me, should we go ahead and build this plan?
Sure.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
perfect.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. If you say so, I think we have done the basic stuff. It was quite boring, no? Until now. Now let's make it fun and let's let it do the work. So we will just simply click build here, or any agent you use, you could say just let's go build this plan. That's it. Because we have all the requirements here. Even if you have these two documents, you can take it in your AI coding agent like open code, which is free, completely free. And or if you have a cursor, or if you have a GitHub Copilot or an anti-gravity, you just pass on these two things and it will build the app for you. That's it. So the application is done. Our agent has said that it has built our application. I will remove this and you can see all this code here. It is there. And now it is, you can see my screen, right? So let's see, what does it say? That I need to run these commands in order to run this application. Okay, so I will do that. I will go to the terminal. Terminal is somewhere you can run these kind of commands, but you do not need to learn these commands right now. I will brief you about those in the upcoming classes. But for now, all you need to just trust me that if I run this command, I have verified these commands. These will work as expected. And I'll just quickly view that what do we have in our packages. And okay, so this is something we are using libraries, the code other people have written. So piece of code are meant for others to use them, and they allow us. Similarly, like I have also built such packages, such libraries, which I allow other people to use that and build their own products. Similarly, we are using these libraries that other people have built, and they allow us to use that. So npm, so that we do not need to code these things, and it makes us ship things faster. Okay, I will just do as it is saying, but in the upcoming classes, you will also run to verify whether what it says is correct or not. Okay, so we are here. So we have our app, and it has these avatars, and it shows 0 out of 100 XP. Some things are locked down. We are starting from our home village. We'll go to Harbour Town, Sky Airport, London, New York, Sydney. And we have these adventures, order at cafe, meet a friend, go shopping, and so on. So let's go. Let's see. Let's test it. Are you ready to test this app?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And see, I'm not. So one thing you notice is that I'm not going into code a lot. And similarly, you won't be going into code or reading or writing code by yourself. But but we are still building this app, right? So this kind of coding is called. Do you know what name is given to that? It's called vibe coding, because we are not coding exactly the syntax and all, but rather we are just instructing our AI friend that do this, do that, and then eventually it is coding. So this kind of, we are just going with the vibe, that it's vibing, it looks good and it's working great. It's not working, then we are asking to fix that and adding our own thought process there as well. So that's all vibe coding. That's what we will be doing initially. Okay, so now you can see issue is fixed. Now I'm at the cafe. I said hello, and it said that what would you like to order? Maybe a drink and a snack. And do you want to ask the price too? Tell me, what should I answer?
Can I have one coffee for my mother?
Nice. For my mother. Nice. Sure, one coffee for your mother. Great. What kind of coffee is it? Hot or iced? And do you want to ask
Iced.
how much? Iced? And do you want to ask how much it costs?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir. Okay, iced. Yes, we are. We should be using actually the complete sense if you want to practice speak English speaking. No, but I'm just lazy. So just type this. Perfect. One iced coffee. How much is it, please? Also, would you like a snack or just the coffee? Tell me.
Sir, just the coffee.
Just the coffee. Okay. Okay. So we get it. So it's a casual thing, and let's see what happens when we go formal. Okay. Just how much is it, please? How much is it, please? How much is it? Should I be answering? Who is the barista here? Why is it asking me? It has made me barista. You tell me how much is it? Okay. I'm not sure about the exact price, but you may ask how much is the iced coffee? Yeah, that's better way of saying it, you know. It's much formal way. Could you
So
say
like
that?
so like it's correcting us that how will we say?
So
Yeah,
it's
right.
like
Yes.
talking to it, and the AI is the shopkeeper, and like it's like we are talking in IRL to it.
Right, right, right. And here, see, oh, this is so wonderful. It is coaching us. It is saying, crossed it off. You tell me what kind of casual way was that and incomplete sentence. So it is saying that this is much better way to say that. How much is it? And also adding please. Wow, what a nice way to say that, right?
Yes.
Iced. So instead of iced, saying cold with ice. No, it sounds so much better. I would like an iced coffee, please. This one is also very good. Wow. So this is, I think I'm liking what we have right now, and I will just say finish. And oh my God, I just earned 50 coins and plus 40 experience. Let's go back to the map, and I have increased my level to 1. Wow. Now I can go and meet a new friend as well. Okay, you get the drift. You get to understand that did we build something that we wanted as we wanted, or is it different?
Sir,
So
as we wanted.
as
Uh,
you wanted, we
uh,
can make
Yes.
in the classes we can make some mini games in that.
right, right. Makes sense. And
And
see, it
and
also has this vocabulary where if you didn't know, did you know cozy word? What does it mean?
warm.
Cozy, warm and comfortable, right? I didn't know
Yes.
this word for many days. I learned it later in the class when I grew up. I didn't know this, so it would have been very easy for me. But it is, as you said, as you saw that it starts from beginning, so it is good for a beginner to learn. But as we have increased these points, probably it will give us some harder problems or some harder words. Yes, you were saying something,
Sir, in version 2, we can add a theme. Like when we went to Cozy Coffee, the theme of
Mhm.
the background can be brown and something
Right,
coffee type. And
right, right.
also in the version 2, we can also add maps are there, but the avatar looks straight out of an emoji. So we can
Mm,
like
right. Right. So we can, you're saying that we can improve its design so that it looks better. Yes. But does it, in this state of this app, does it look interesting to you that you would want to play tomorrow or not?
Yes,
yes,
sir.
I
Can
will
you
Yes,
definitely
sir.
play tomorrow if I got time.
Yes, perfect then. Goal achieved. We have something that we would want to use, and we also have ideas that how can we improve this further. So what I will do, I will make it available to you so you can play it. I will also share the code with you so you can play around with the code, and any feature that you want to build, you can build that. Okay, it took us more time than we expected, but I think you have done a pretty good job. Yeah, we have gone through an entire journey of what we want to build, how we want to build it, and then eventually telling our AI friend that, hey, this is what I want to build, how I want to build it, please build it. And even while doing this, just like a team member, while thinking about what and how we want to build it, we took help from this AI friend that please help me define this, please help me document this. So this friend, so is it a good friend or a bad friend?
good friend?
Forgettable friend.
Good friend.
Yeah, it's a
Good
good
and
friend.
forgettable.
Can we make
Good
that
and
further?
Good and
Forgettable.
forgettable.
one person at a time. Good and
Forgettable.
forget. You remember that. Very good. Nice. I like this. So you pay attention to this. So that's very good. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming here and paying attention to this class. And okay, so that's about it. I will close off now, and also we will. If you have any questions, you can post them in the WhatsApp community we have. You all are there, right? I'll double confirm. You all are there in the WhatsApp community, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Awesome.